Have you ever noticed that everything that you're randomly interested in at one single time could be connected in some way? Fresh out the shower. Welcome back. I've been thinking about doing these videos a little differently. As I've said in the last video, poetry video, it's still coming. I think I'm gonna do two types of videos. That one's gonna be more of a deep dive style, where I'm focusing on one thing. In these videos, more like a chill talk about things I'm interested in. And I think I've been thinking about is how are all these things that I'm interested at one time connected. So I want to go through just what I've been learning this month, things I've been thinking about, videos I've been watching, books I've been reading, how all of these random interests, all these interests that I have right now are connected in some way. And I want you to try it too. So it's gonna be fun. We can discuss, we can figure out kind of on a deeper level what's going on in our lives, right? Through the random interests that we're having at any particular moment. Because if you're anything like me, they're going all over the place, and sometimes it's like maybe there's a deeper reason for that. So here we go. I got notes right here, by the way, just so I don't ramble off track. First, I guess I'll start off by how I collect a lot of this information that I'm taking in, listening to these podcasts, reading these books. My current system right now is I have a pocket journal. Oh my gosh, I thought it was like scratched or scraped up. It was a fuzz. This is a Paper Republic. I think the color is Venetia. I'm gonna change out these wires because I'm not liking the black and orange anymore, but I got a bunch of different pages in here with some sketches and stuff. So I got a bunch of different little pocket journals in here for like to-do lists, the quote-unquote Zibaldone, as some people on YouTube have called it. I think the guy that I mainly got the idea from was Parker Ponderings. I know that's his like Substack, but maybe I'll put his YouTube video or YouTube name in the comments or in the description. But just having like a catch-all kind of notebook for everything that you're interested in at one time really helps you organize the information and remember it. And then like a third step in that would be me telling you about the stuff that I've learned. I'm not gonna go too deep on these videos, just kind of talk about random things that I am interested in, and the deep dives are more of those where I really like can dig into the topic. But so I just kind of write down every little bit of information, quotes, things I'm thinking about within the notebook, just whenever I get the chance, when I'm on break or something, if I'm at work or something. But that's my current setup. It's working right now. I feel like every time I'll make one of these, I'll have an update on how well it's working. I feel like I'm still not using it enough, so my goal for the next time might just be to write more stuff down. I've had a wide range of things. First, kind of the biggest thing that's been on my mind recently is kind of space travel. Artemis II just launched the other day, and that got me inspired to learn about the Apollo missions, Apollo 11 specifically, human space exploration, the story of that, and relating that to industrial design. How can I think about the future commercial space industry? I love Earth. I think Earth is the best thing in the universe. I'm gonna say it. But space is cool too. Because I know it can almost feel like, I feel like there's almost like a moral thing where it's like, if I'm designing products for space travel, like why am I not designing products for the issues that we have on Earth today? So it's something I'm thinking about, something I'm fighting with a little bit, but I love space. I love space travel. I feel like the commercial space industry and like random products that could help astronauts and random civilians who might go to space in the future. Thinking about products and like some quick designs for those, maybe building like a portfolio project around that. That's some stuff I've been thinking about, design wise. There's a guy on YouTube I've been watching. This is not related to, these are kind of just the broad topics. But there's a guy on YouTube I've been watching, I think his name's Steven Antonioni, possibly. I think he used to go by like Cash College, maybe is what it was called, but now he just goes by his name. And he has like this financial independence method called the campfire method. So if you've heard of the FIRE method for reaching financial independence, right? He has his own method where you kind of grind for a few years and then save up a bunch of money as per the FIRE method. So you save a bunch of money and then you kind of redirect after you have like a safety net, and you start going towards something that more aligns with your North Star, your passion, your goal throughout your life. And you like keep doing that through phases instead of like the traditional method where you work and then just retire, and the FIRE method where you just work really hard and you retire early. This is kind of in the middle where it's like you're slowly aligning yourself with like short retirements and stuff. Well, I guess not retirements, but you work a lot, you redirect yourself, you work a lot, you redirect yourself, and slowly you are getting more of that spiritual side. And I've been into spiritual stuff kind of lately, so it's all part of that. I've been meditating every day, trying to. I've had an issue lately where when I'm meditating, I fall asleep, or like I doze off. It's been a battle. Might be in the process of buying a house at some point, so learning about home improvement, thinking about what I'd want in a house in my future, reminiscing on yard work, or not reminiscing, but like daydreaming about me doing yard work, kind of that becoming like a man in the household kind of vibe. Work. Another thing that I was about to say, working on my car in the driveway. Don't have much experience working on cars, but I need to change my oil soon, so I might do that one by myself. Because I've been taking in a lot of project car videos. That's another random interest. So, broad variety of topics recently. Those project car videos, I want to get like an old car, an old truck maybe, and work on it. Drive it around, windows down. Maybe not even any music playing. Something fun. Just a little side project. But how are these all connected is the thing. You might say. Another thing is like kind of interested in like, I'm not even gonna bring it up, but one of the other ones was like rainforests. That one, I think I always just have like a random connection with like nature and stuff. I'm always kind of interested in that. So I don't think that's like really as specific of a connection. Still trying to think out the connection with that one, but most of these all have a connection of like working towards something bigger, growing up, quote unquote, maybe, kind of growing into ownership. So like becoming a person who has like control over their life, whether that's like humanity, going to space, we're gaining more and more control of humanity's future, or when I'm thinking about like financial independence or working on my car or having a house, it's like I'm growing into having control over my life. So still thinking on that. Honestly, for this first video, I might have to think in the future more of these connections. Really put in the comments if you see a connection. Hopefully the window's not too loud. It's been open. You might be able to hear the wind chime. Beautiful weather we've been having. Kind of looking tan, I'm gonna be honest. For it just now being April. Another thing I've been doing. Well, let me backtrack. As I was saying, just kind of working towards a greater purpose. I think the spiritual aspect of that also comes into play, like really trying to find my purpose, which I know that this is kind of like what this channel is like, what I'm trying to make it about is me trying to find my way through life, teaching you methods that I'm using because a lot of us are lost out here. Not completely lost, but I'm really liking that Stephen Antonioni. I think that's his name on there. Check him out. I'll put him in the description as well. Check out their stuff. Really good stuff. I've been binging those videos. He has some really like calm, thought out, like hour-long talks with like no cuts. It's impressive, honestly. So check out his stuff. Good stuff. Another thing I did was I've been I go through phases, kind of like eggs, where I go in and out of a phase, right? Some days some months I really like eggs. Other months I'm grossed out by eggs. Right now I'm kind of out on the outs of an egg phase. And I'm the same way sometimes with music. But recently I was on the outs with music, like end of February, early March. It gets repetitive. I lose inspiration of trying to listen to new things. But I recently went through and made a playlist for my top 100 songs in my life. It's an ever-changing list, so it's not, you don't have to rank them like 1 through 100. It's just like 100 songs. One can be your favorite, but I just have such a wide variety. It was honestly kind of easier than I thought, because I already I do this other thing where I kind of sort every week my most listened song that week, and I put in a playlist. So like every year I have 52 songs for each week of the year, and then it's kind of like a fun year playlist. 52 is a lot of songs in a playlist, I think, but it's fun. Even if it's like not a song that like you really like that much, but it's like more than like another song, but you've been listening to it a lot, it's like that's a song that you'd put in there. So a lot of it was like using those songs, because most of the time it's like I'm listening to one of my favorite songs, and that becomes like one of my most listened to songs, so it's in the top 100. So it honestly didn't take as long as I thought it would to get 100 songs that I liked. Weaning down, like I think I had like 130. That was the hard part. I'm recording on my phone, so had to pick up the call on the phone. But it was a good way to, maybe stop me from rambling about the music stuff. So basically, all in all, I'm gonna wrap this up. I want y'all to do what I've been doing. Think about your interests. Honestly, it can be things you're interested in, things you're not interested in, things you dislike. Think about them. Think about why you like them. Think about why you dislike them. Why are you thinking about these specific things at this moment in your life right now? Sort through them. Think about their connections. I believe that there's no coincidences, people. These things are all connected somehow. What you're interested in at the time, deeper subconscious, there's a reason for it. We don't know what it is yet, but that's what I'm here to do. Try and make it a little more clear. So I'd say try journaling, writing your stuff down, things you've been interested in. It can just be on your notes app on your phone if you don't want to buy a pocket journal. These things are kind of expensive, but I love the smell of leather. So what's your random obsession right now? Write about it. Think about the other things in your life that you're interested in at the moment. Find the connections. As I mentioned, poetry video. It'll be coming soon. I've been reading a lot more Morning Sun, or Morning Star. Golden Sun, Morning Star. Morning Star, the third Red Rising book. I've been trying to finish that one, so the poetry book, I've been struggling a little bit. But I have been writing the blueprints for that video, so in due time. I had a lot of fun with this. It's good to get it out of your mind. Talking about it's good too. So if you want to make a video talking about your interest too, go ahead and do that. But that's all for today. Have a beautiful Saturday.